Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Fortune Star 222. My name is Lucky, and here I'm just about to read your monthly reading for in the Cancer season. It's a timeless reading whenever it catch you, and it's always a good time. It's a perfect time for you. Okay, and Gemini, if you have to all of you that have a Gemini on your birth chart, then the message could be for you. And cross watchers, you are welcome. And maybe also the message is also for you because we keep influencing each other, right? So the energy can be interchangeable, right? So I'm going to pull one card from the mystical wisdom and the simple cross with tarot. And last, I'm going to pull two cards from the goddess and guidance break, and I'm going to give you a brief about the planet movements based on your chart. Okay, what is going to affect to you, Gemini? And last but not least, for the couple and single, I'm going to give a relationship reading, okay, about your karma, your your relationship, your karma, and the outcome, okay, either for couple or single. Now let's start. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, and shares, and of course for the good karma. Okay. And if you are new here, if you like it, don't forget to subscribe. Children, know that your children are protected. For some of you, may need to hear this. Okay, let's do the cross, the simple one. For Americans, Happy Independence Day. Tomorrow is the grand finale for lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Grand finale for eclipse in 2020, right? 2020 basically is all about four in numerology. It's all about foundation, structure, and transformation. And mostly all the planets are in Capricorn, retrograde. Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. Gemini. Your current situation, the King of Pentacles. Oh, you can see it. Nah. Your challenge, Four of Swords. Contemplating your foundations, the Knight of Swords. Your recent past, Four of Pentacles. Your focus on your mind, Eight of Pentacles. Your near future, Page of Pentacles. The overall energy is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is all about fast communications, travel. It's Sagittarian energy, and Gemini. Sagittarius is in your seventh house. It's about your relationship, right? It's also the polarity axis of, today now is from Sagittarius to your house, which is the south node is Sagittarius and the north node is in Gemini. So it's all about yeah. It's a communication, fast communication and travel. It's all about your relationship. Underneath of that, there's a Six of Wands, public recognitions. It's a Leo energy. It's minor arcana. Leo normally rule the fifth house. It's all about self-expressions, creativity, drama, love affairs. But Leo for you, Gemini, in your chart, Leo is in your third house, communications. So I think you've been probably you have lacked communications, and basically also the Mercury is in retrograde, but this time Mercury is in retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is in your second house. Okay, Mercury retrograde in your second house. That means all about your values. Second house is about value, house of values. It's about your priorities. It's also about contract. It's about material possessions. So when Mercury in retrograde in your second house, that means be aware if you have to make any commitment or any contract, any deal, it can be complicated during this Mercury in retrograde. Okay. And also about travel, transportations, communications for sure, especially in your job, because it's a house of values. It's also about your income. Okay. That is going to be affected. Okay. But Mercury is in retrograde until 12th of July. Okay. Now, your first card is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. It's basically it's the Earth signs energy: Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But personally, for me, this is Taurus because Taurus is also represented as a Hierophant. Well, he's a leader. He's a king, right? So Taurus, the Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, and for you, Gemini, Taurus is in your 12th house. It's all about karma ending, healing, closure, isolations, subconscious mind, self undoing, the old patterns, old habits. And it's probably also about your material world ending, also about your business, your job. Um, but Taurus is also about commitment. The Hierophant is also about commitment, a contract, institutions, government. And Uranus, the characteristic of Uranus is rebellion, questioning everything, questioning status quo. Okay. And your challenge, your obstacles is Four of Swords. It's about contemplating, meditations, going inward within, isolations. It's a moment after a heartbreak or a disappointment. Even you are in meditation kind of mode, you still aware because there's a sword over there, right in front of you, right? And the Three of Swords above your head is all about disappointments that make you think the your state of being at this moment. And this is your challenge, to go inward, to go silence, isolating yourself, being still. It's really hard for a Gemini, right? Gemini can't stop moving. He cannot stop. He cannot be stand still. He cannot be still. It's really difficult to calm Gemini's mind, right? Ooh, that's a hard job for a Gemini. Now, your foundation or your distant past is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a Gemini. It's your energy. It's all about communication, but in traditional deck, normally the Knight of Swords come in really fast and harsh. But this on this deck, with more steady, more firm, and the communication is only and it's only about the truth. Okay. And it's all about yourself. Your recent past, Four of Coins. You were holding you were holding too much. I don't know how to say it. You were holding too tight. You were holding too tight your coins. Okay, either your coins, your emotions, your belonging, or your status, whatever it was. You just don't want to release it. You didn't want to be open because the challenge, not the challenge, the results of being you holding too tight on something, it's that means like you just held back. You were not open. You were cautious. Especially it's all about coins, so it's all about material kind of stuff. And your mind, your focus is Eight of Coins. It's all about work, job, income, work, study, study, study. Okay, it's the energy of Virgo. It's the minor arcana. The nice thing is with this reading, there's nothing major arcana here. So it's all like a little bit calm. And it's a Virgo. Virgo is in your home and family. Maybe you focusing to work on your family or home situations. You want to do renovations of your home. You want to decorate your home, maybe. Or you going to work with your family, your roots. Or you want to learn more about your roots. Yeah. The near future is all pentacles, yo. It's all pentacles. It's all about coins, 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 coins. It's all about time, time, time. Okay? And the near future is the Page of Coin. Page of Coin is a messenger being open to learn, back being apprentice, back being a student, to learn new skill, to learn more knowledge, to gain or enhance your capability of doing something, or you just want to spread your new doing, enhance your skills. That's a page of coins. Now I'm going to clarify the eight of wands. It's Ten of Cups. It's completion. Well, it's the ultimate happiness. The moon, the unknown. Cancerian or Pisces energy. The Tower. Here you are. The major arcanas started to fall out, coming out. And under the deck is the Magician. This is your energy. Magician, right? You can manifest everything you want into reality. Whatever is your true desire, you can manifest into reality. And it's all about communications and your mindset, your perceptions. And you have all the tools and how you're going to use your mind, your knowledge, your perceptions on how to make all the tools works for you, including the communications skill. Now, Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness. It's also a family card, okay? And 10, that means 1, 0. It's a new beginning, though. But it's not yet revealed. By the way, it's an ending. The communication, the fast communication and the travel probably is about moving or just relocation, I don't know. And the unknown is about mystery, secrets. Cancer is in your second house. Cancer is in your second house. It's all about your income. It's all about your value. This is your house of values. Yep. This is house of values. So it's unknown. It's no clarity. It's mysterious. You have no idea about maybe about your job, your income, how you in this pandemic season is totally understandable, right? That we have no clue about our income. For most of the people, that's what is happening, right? And the Tower card is disruptions, a change, a huge change, transformation. It's the foundation that fallen apart, right? It's a Scorpion energy. Scorpio is in your sixth house. Is your daily day-to-day activities, your health, your sense of usefulness, how you manage your time. And it's about also your service to others. That needs to be changed. That can be the old behaviors or old way of doings that is not supports you anymore. That is need to change. All right. But you know that you are the magician. You can do whatever you want to become reality. You create your own reality, right? So use all the tools with your mindset, with your perspectives to make it happen. Now, I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles, that the one that opened your reading. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. The overall energy of the King of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. It's a nostalgia kind. It's a memory kind of thing. It's emotional thing. Okay, it's all about your feelings, your emotions. Okay, and probably about also about your past life. Okay, and it can be also your childhood sweetheart or something that you have been built since for a long period of time, because it's also about stability. It's also about stability, commitment, property. Okay. Yep. House, business. And to clarify, the King of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So it's in reverse. When it's upright, you are waiting. You are waiting something to come. Okay. Because it's already said so want to come. So you know that something is going to come, right? Because after three, there's four. There's a new foundations. There's a foundations like three of wands, and then the next step is the four of wands. That's foundation. That's a structure. That's home, property, right? When it's reversed, looks like it's canceled, or you don't want to wait anymore, or you just change your mind. You have changed your mind, probably. You no longer want to wait for the ship to come towards you. Because look at that. There's a ship coming. Or maybe the wait is over. The wait is over. The ship is already arrived. Because the next card is about collaboration, being cooperative, open. to collaborate. Okay, for new ideas, new project, new tasks, to build stability and wealth, new commitment, new family with your childhood sweetheart or with your past life connections, with your soulmate. Uh, I don't need to clarify this one. I want to clarify the Four of Pentacles in your recent past. The Hermit, Virgo, the energy of Virgo. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. The Empress, Taurus or Libra. The overall energy, Page of Wands. Start to communicate with passions. Okay. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, Four of Coins. You held back or you holding too tight these things. Okay, to clarify these 4 coins. Let's see. The first card is Virgo. You've been ghosting. You held back. You held yourself back. So you ghosting. You isolate yourself. You went inward and you totally ignored the world around you, the environment, right? You just went to the cave, isolated yourself, and you just completely ghosting everybody around you. No communication at all. You just gone and lost. And none of your friends knows about you. Okay. Well, you get enlightened. Okay, see the light there? But anyway, Virgo is about is in your communication. It's in your third house. No. It's in your family. It's your home, family, your self-care, your emotion, your insight. Yay. You did a good job, though. Because it's in your recent past. You did a good job by going inward to get clarity. Right? So you were holding back because of your home or family situations. Okay. And maybe some of you dealing with a Virgo. No wonder. And maybe some of you dealing also with a Sagittarius. Okay. It's the player energy. It's a wanderer, traveler. Okay. Sagittarius, it's in your 7th house. It's your partnership and relationship house. Any kind of relationship, though. Also about friendship. Also family, siblings, friends, business partners. But the energy is about going out and in. Out and in, out and in, That's why it's always called as a player. It's a passionate though. You always move with passions. And the Empress. Some of you may be dealing with Libra or Taurus, ruled by Venus. Venus is in Cancer. Okay. Cancer is in your second house. It's all about value, house of value. And normally, the second house is ruled by Taurus. Okay. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, and this is the divine feminine, right? Divine feminine, the Empress, she's she won't chase. She just firm still. She knows that everything can work for her. She has everything. She knows it. She's abundance. She's also a mother earth, the mother earth, right? She's giving birth to a project, to an idea, to everything that is valuable. Okay, but this is also the mistress, third party situations. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a third party. Some of you dealing with your job, or maybe you have a second job, right? That you're doing it secretly, or second income, passive income, right? And Taurus is in, based on your chart, Taurus is in your 12th house, by the way. It's all about ending. It's about ending, karma, healing, closure, right? Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And by the way, if you and if it's a Libra energy, means it's in your fun house of fun, house of pleasure. It's in your fifth house, Libra, which is about love affairs and romance, your creativity, your childlike and spirits, or your children's as well. Anyway, so you've been holding back by ghosting, by going inside inward, and the result of going inside, going inward, you ghosting people around you, and it's also about higher learning. Yeah, it's also about higher learning. It's also about wisdom and philosophy. It's also about cross cultural relationship, which is different than your background. Okay, Sagittarius is ruled the ninth house. Normally, like, it's also about your philosophy, religions. So some of you might have those problems. You're holding back for your old belief systems. You're holding back because how the way you perceive things, situations. Okay, that's why you try to gain your your perception, your perspective, because Virgo is in your third house, which is about perspective, right? And it's all about new beginning, new romance or love affairs, or an ending and closure for the current relationship. That's why you're holding yourself back and ghosting people around you with no communication at all. Right? So I'm going to clarify the last one is the Page of Coins. Page of Coins. Two of Coins. Juggling. Two options, two conditions, two jobs. Trying to balance two kind of situations. The Ace of Swords. And Two of Swords. Under the deck. The Page of Swords is all pages. All right. So clarify your near future or the outcome. It's a Page of Coins, right? To clarify that you're juggling two things, two situations, two possibilities, two people, two jobs, and you will gain a clarity. You will get it's a victory. You will have a victory. You will have communications, and you will get enlightened about those two options, that about your decisions that you have to make, that you had no you had no clue about before. What I meant is, it's like you had, because you were confused with these two sorts. You were confused because there's no clarity enough about these options. So you confused, you thought you cannot choose, because the source is all about mind, it's all about thoughts, it's about also communications, and your eyes are blind, your eyes are closed. Okay, so you are blind for these two options because you have no clarity to make a decision. Okay. And the overall energy of the Page of Coin is the Page of Swords. It's also about the card of want to know more, open up to do more research by spying, putting someone taps on social media or somewhere else, just to gain the information, just to get more knowledge about one condition, about one situation, about a person, right? And underneath of that, there's an Ace of Wands, new beginning. Anyway, I'm done with this tarot for the whole of July. I think there's what really significant you haven't, it's not going to be happen in July. Okay. Even the energy, the overall energy, okay, the communication is about the big disruptions, right? Either for home and work, income, okay? Either home, family, relationship, okay? Or even income, okay, your job. So you are still like being prepared of this. Looks like that. You're still working on it this month of July. And okay, this is general reading. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate you, check out your moon, rising, Venus, even your Jupiter, or even your north node signs. Okay, and now I'm going to read what the planet movement is going to affect you, especially for rising, like Gemini rising sign. Okay, if you have Gemini in your first house, then all of this information is for you. Okay, Mercury retrograde in Cancer, that means going to be affected your second house, the house of value, right? And it's going to be direct in Cancer in 12th of July. Okay, the house of value is all about your priorities, your material possessions. It's all about Work habits, it's about your income. Okay. Venus direct in your first house, Gemini, and will move in 7th of July, which is in 3 more days. Okay, in your second house, because it's going to move in Cancer, and that's going to be in your second house. Venus is all about beauty, it's all about harmony, it's about money, value. Okay, because second house normally ruled by Taurus. Okay, Taurus is also governed, Venus is also in Taurus. Okay, so basically Venus in back to her house, not in her house, I'm sorry, it's in Cancer. Cancer, it's in your chart, it's in a Cancer is your chart. Your Cancer in your chart is in your second house. Sorry, it's not going back to your your house. Not going back to her house. Oh, no, sorry. And Mars is in Aries. Same together with Chiron. Okay, the planet of healing. Okay, and Mars is all about actions. Action is in Aries, and that means it's going to affect your 11th house, your house of friendship. Okay, and it's not in retrograde. It's house of friendships. It's all about your peers, your networks, your hopes. Okay, and Chiron, the planet of healing, is also there. So maybe find your friends to help you heal in any way of your conditions, right? Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all are in retrogrades in your 8th house, okay, in Capricorn, which is the house of reincarnation, is the house of transformations. Okay, that is quite difficult, by the way. And Pluto itself is all about transformation, right? 8th house is governed by the Pluto. Pluto, Nisa. But anyway, 8th house is all about merging, sex, intimacy, assets, property, shared finances, partners' resources, joint ventures, investigations, occult. Okay. Uranus is in your 12th house. Is in Taurus. Is in your 12th house. Is the house of self-undoing, like release all patterns. Okay, it's ending and closure. It's also karma and healing. Neptune is in retrograde. Okay, retrograde in your 10th house. It's the house of your social status, your reputation, your public image, your long-term goal. And Neptune is all about idealism. Neptune is in retrograde. That means we need to reevaluate our idealism, our dreams, our fantasies. Okay. Because Neptune is Neptune, right? All right. That's it. That's it for the planet movements. And now I'm going to give you a bonus for your relationship, okay, for your romance kind of stuff. For single, either for single or couple, about your relationship, your karma, and the outcome. Okay. Now I'm going to do first for I'm gonna use the other deck, right? I'm gonna do first the couple. How is your relationship? Gemini, couple? Someone is leaving. My God, my thumb is so pain. You know why? I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. You know what? Now it's early in the morning. It's really early in the morning for me, and I'm quite sleepy. The Empress. All right, Gemini couples. How is your relationship? Ace of Cups. New beginning in life. All right. What about your karma? Princess of Calluses. It's a Page of Cup. Your karma is Princess Calluses. All right. And what about the outcome? I'm going to clarify that. Don't worry. The outcome is the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius. Your relationship, right? Your house of relationship, Sagittarius. Gemini. Yeah. Under the deck, the Empress. The Mistress. Ooh la la. Okay. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Cups, your relationship status. It's how is your relationship, how your connections. Okay. Gemini couple, what is new beginning about? Is that means you are repairing the exist relationship, or you start a new beginning, a completely new beginning? Ace of Cups. Four of Coins. Come on. The Fool. So I think it's a cycle completion. And the Tower. Yeah, so Gemini, this new beginning, it's about you ending what you've been holding on too long. There's a completion here, a cycle completed. The Fool is taking take a leap of faith. It's take a risk. Okay, the Fool, just like the Fool. Whatever is the risk, the Fool is not really really worried about it. He's going to do it anyway. It's a Fool. But indeed, the Fool is wisdom, is the wisest. And then the Tower, the disruptions, right? So yeah, that's the new beginning after disruptions. And under the deck is the Magician. And Gemini, this is you. This is you. You are going to manifest whatever is your true desire. Now, your karma, the Page of Cups. What is that? Means why Page of Cups is the karma? Page of Cups is a message of love. So maybe the karma is to communicate or to offer or to be open or forgive or maybe a children. Mm-hmm. What is it? Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles is the Libran energy. Exactly. Queen of Swords is a Libran energy. And the Moon. The Moon is Cancerian energy. Under the deck, the Nine of Cups. Right. So, what is all about the Page of Cups? It's about being balanced and giving and taking, or giving and receiving. Okay. It's a merchant kind of skill. It's the coins is also about your time. Okay. Because the time is the most valuable thing that you can appreciate, that is access. Time, it's your life value, it's the value of your life, your life. Yeah, time by giving and receiving is not balanced. So, and still Libra energy, it's all about justice, it's all about the truth, putting the health boundaries. And Libra is in your uh hold on, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. It's in your fifth house. Maybe some of you dealing with Libra, or some, it's like maybe you don't know their birth chart, right? So they probably have Libra in their chart, in your person's chart. Okay, so it's all about your fifth house, your romance, your love affairs. Okay, they need to be just do in a just manner, balance. Okay, and the third card is about secrets, mystery, the unknown. Okay. So, yep, there's a clandestine relationship here about the Page of Cups that you want to ask for forgiven, maybe, or want to say or offer your life. It's a Cancer or a Pisces energy. Okay. And Cancer is about your second house, your value, your income. And Pisces is in your career. It's in your career, your social status. This is our Pisces in your house of your social status, your public image, your reputations, your career. Okay, which is like a noun by now. It's a mystery. It's clandestine. And the energy of all, like the overall energy of the Page of Cups, it's about happiness or just simply an entertainment. Happiness that is temporary. Okay. That's your karma, by the way. So you need to you need to pay your debt. I don't know. The debt you're just like offering a love to or ask forgiveness to your third party, your mistress. I don't know. All right. And let me clarify the outcome. Sagittarius energy. Okay. Your relationship. Back to your relationship, Sagittarius. Or the player energy, the traveler, orange, 10 of coins. The sun is about the truth. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, there's no more juggling. Under the deck, 7 of Cups in reverse. No more illusions. You already chosen which one. You already discovered which one is real for you. That's excellent, Gemini. As an outcome, that's an excellent thing. Now, let's see. It's all about the stability, right? It's about family. It's about commitment. Okay. It looks stable. It looks stable. Doesn't mean it is stable. The sun. It's a Leo card. It's a Leo energy. Leo is in your third house. Okay. Which is your communications, your perceptions, higher learning. Okay. Your old beliefs. And the sun is also giving the lights. Okay, it's all about the truth, the communication about the truth. And 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Look at how is it when it's upright. Juggling about the children's. 2 children's probably. Juggling around between 2 options, trying to balance 2 different kind of things, to people, to jobs, professional and personals, or but it's in reverse. So there's no more juggling. You have decided to leave that kind of state. So this Knight of Wands is about communications with passions, about stability and decision making, about no more illusions, about embracing the truth. Well, the sun is in Cancer right now. The sun is in Cancer, so it can be also the truth about your home and family and your stability. All right. Now, yeah, I forgot to do the single. Sorry. That's quite long already. Okay. Now singles. Okay. Your relationship, your connections right now with the person that you are thinking, that you are dealing at the current moment. Singles, Gemini. Okay. Gemini singles, what do you have that? Let's see. And what is your karma? And what is the results or the outcome? oops, your connections and your relationship, and about your relationship. It's a high priestess. It's all about your intuitions. It's about deep knowing. It's about also silence. There's no communications between you and your person. Single Gemini singles. I don't know how you, I don't know how you say it. Yeah. And your karma, King of Cup in reverse. It's manipulative. It's the King of Cups in upright. It's can you say it? Okay. King of Cup. It's all about life. It's about being responsible. It's about nurturing the loveliest king. Yeah. And the outcome for your relationship. The Empress. New beginning. Or you probably the third party. Anyway, so let's see. And under the deck is a Fourth of Wands in reverse. A foundation that is fallen apart. Okay. Or you just walk out from divorce. You just had a divorce and now you are single. You are in between, maybe. It's also valid for you. Okay. Now, I want to clarify about the High Priestess. The deep knowing of what? Or it's all about silence, no communications. Oh, la la la. Okay. And why is that? Six of Wands. Public recognitions. After you accomplish something or after you achieve something, right? It's a Leo energy. Fifth house. Romance and love affairs. Children. And also about communications. Because Leo is in your third house, your communications. Maybe your communication is going to be great during Leo season, which is next month. What else? The King of Pentacles. It's all about your material. It's about your business. It's all about your income. And it's a Taurus card. Okay. Taurus is normally is in the second house. Okay. It's about income and your value, your material possessions. And it's also about ending because Taurus is in your 12th house. And Seven of Wands. You guarding yourself. You're being offended. So, and under the deck is the Knight of Cups. So basically, this High Priestess knowing about there is no communication basically with this, okay? Or this this High Priestess is in the public eye. she's or he is good in the public. Is he's quite famous. He's quite famous. He or she has good recognition in public. Okay, and he or she has wealthy or stability. Is stable, but there's no communication, and you waiting until something is ended. Something is ended. Today, to start today, you, or to start to ask you out, or to contact you. Something needs to be ended first. Otherwise, the guard is up, and you know it. You know it in a way or another. You know it, and your karma is the King of Cups in reverse. I want to clarify that. Why it's your karma? Because when it's in reverse, it's not about there is no love, but you use like someone use love to manipulate as such a narcissistic or psychopath or something like that. Sociopath. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting sleepy, yo. Okay. King of Cups in reverse for your karma. Gemini single. So once. New beginning. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. That is karma. Two of Swords. Let me get another one. The Devil. Wow. That is toxic, yo. This is devil. This is the codependency. Okay. Or maybe, yeah, it's the energy of Capricorn. It's all about your relationship. No, it's not about your relationship. Capricorn is in your 8th house. It's about your transformations. It's about, well, you were passionate on on someone, maybe. Because the 8th house is also about sex and intimacy, right? It's also codependency. Are you dependent into sex? Just joking. Or maybe you are. Okay. Because Capricorn is in your 8th house. It's all about transformations, reincarnation, house of reincarnations. And yep, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You have to complete or you have to pay your debt. This is about your karma. Okay. For a new beginning. And for the heel to turn into your favor, okay, you have to choose, okay, and get rid of your toxicity, your dependency, your codependency, okay. That's why the King of Cups is in reverse. It's someone use love to manipulate. And let's clarify the Empress as your outcome, Gemini singles. The Empress is Taurus or Libra. Taurus is ending. Libra is in your 5th house, your romance and your love affairs. or you are the third party, or you dealing with third party, a mistress. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Ten of Wands, releasing all the burdens, relocations. The Chariot in reverse. There is no victory though. There is no victory. You haven't conquered yourself. So you're not moving on. You're not moving forward. Even though there is relocations, there is look like you releasing. Look like that you already release your burdens, your limitations. Looks like you're going to move forward, but no, you're not. Maybe you just change location, but you're still in the same damn conditions. It's all about material possessions. It's about wealth. It's all about finance. It's all about Capricorn, the other energy of the devil. I'm not saying the Capricorn is all the devil. I mean, no, it's not. Okay. But Capricorn is in your eighth house, right? It's in your sex, merging, intimacy, your assets, your shared finances. Is the house of transformation, is a house of reincarnations. Okay. And you probably going to relocate. Okay. But no, you're not moving forward because when it's upright, yes, you're moving forward with the truth, right? See the sunflower there? With the truth. You holding the truth, the sunflower, okay? And after you conquer yourself with your good and with your good and your bad, your weakness and your strength, okay? You move the chariot. It's about travel. It's about relocation. It's about, but with the truth in your hand. But it's in reverse. So there is no victory. This is victory. Yeah? No, there is no victory. No, you're not moving. You may think about all the goods, all that glitters, okay? And try to release what all that you have for the glitter, for the good, the value of a queens of pentacles, right? Able to relocate, but yet going nowhere. There's no victory there. It is what it is, guys. And under the deck, the overall energy of the mistress is the page of wands in reverse. So there's not even communication though. Maybe because yeah, just like I say, it looks like you relocating. It looks like you want to move forward, but no, you just change locations. And actually, you just fool yourself. Looks like you want to release all the burdens, yet you haven't conquered yourself. You haven't controlled yourself. You haven't taken your own. You how to say this? You're not the pilot of your own life because the chariot is in reverse. This is you are the pilot of your own life. Yeah? No. You are not the pilot. You don't have the control of your own life. That's why there is no victory. Gemini singles, I ended up here, and I think it's already too long. And thank you. I hope you like it. Again, take only what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing is resonates, check out your moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, or even your North Node signs. Okay, check it out. Okay, thank you, folks. Have a good night. Have a one weekend. Have a good weekend, and I want to sleep. Bye. See you next time.